Do you like attending old school motorcycle rallies? Do you like old school rock and roll, biker games, burnouts, poker runs, and other motorcycle rally mayhem? Do you like sitting around a campfire and engaging in old school campfire conversation with friends, old friends and new friends? Well, meet me at the pullout around the next bend, and I will tell you all about Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally. Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally is held annually at the Horsethief Hideout Ranch, about 5 kilometers north of the village of Wilmer. That's in British Columbia's Columbia River Valley, and it's not too far from Invermere. The rally has been hosted unofficially and then officially since about 2002 by Horsethief Gary Oja and the entire Oja family. A wet, rainy ride brought me to the gates of Horsethief Hideout on July 4th, 2019. I was all ready to kickstart my third Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally. But all I wanted at that point was to set up my tent and get out in my wet rain gear. After a short nap, it was tequila time, and then it was off to the party zone for a Shania tribute. Shania went on until 2 a.m., making for a late wake-up Friday morning. And my wake-up was followed by a little bit of the rally socializing. But then, a late afternoon rain shower saw me skedaddling back to my tent and to seek shelter, because I did not want to get wet again. It was raining, and I was in my tent, so it was a good opportunity for a lengthy nap. But that was followed by tequila time once again. Friday night's entertainment started out with ruckus, followed by rally favorites, the Arcana Kings. They used to be known as the Johnny McCaig Band. Now the Arcana Kings puts on an incredible show. Have you ever consumed way too much tequila and then rocked it out with the Arcana Kings at the Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally? Well, if you have, how about telling me about it in the comment section below? Saturday morning came way too early, but I had to squeeze in a shower before the poker run began. The bikes began assembling in front of the saloon around 10:30 a.m. Stan OJ was leading the run, and he got the bikes up and off and out of the gates by shortly after 11. Riding down the Columbia River Valley is an awesome run. And this morning, Mother Nature decided to give us riders a break, let us enjoy the day, and she held off on the bad weather. So we made the run down West Side Road from Invermere to the Hoodoos, and it was an outstanding run down a scenic backcountry road. And then it was off onto Highway 93 and south to Canal Flats, where we were having lunch. The lunch stop was at the Fire Valley Restaurant for the great buffet that they offer, and maybe one beer. After lunch, we had to race the weather back to the Horsethief Hideout, and we were trying to arrive before bad weather. We got there a little on the damp side, but at least we didn't get soaked in a downpour. But before we got back to Horsethief Hideout, we had to stop at Wilmer, because you see, the kids at Wilmer always have a little stand on the side of the road where they sell cold drinks, and it kind of supports the community, and it's kind of what you like to do when you're on a ride. So we stopped at Wilmer and supported the kids and bought a beverage. When I got back to Horsethief Hideout, I rode on down to the saloon to check out the poker hands, but both of my hands were bust, so I went back to my tent, parked my bike, and top up the flask with more tequila. And then it was time for the biker games. And then it was time for some rain. And then it was time for more biker games. And then more rain. I had a friend that was entered in the games, Daisy, and she did real good. despite the weather. So all in all, motorcycle games were a success at Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally this year. Have you ever attended or competed in the biker games at Horsethief Hideout Rally? Well, if you have, how about telling me all about it in the comment section below. That evening, my good friend Dennis cooked us up an incredible meal of cowboy beans and coffee. And then it was time to top up the tequila and head on back down to the party zone. Elvis was in the house, and then there were burnouts and a roaring bonfire to chase away the chills. And then the Arcana Kings, and a dancing girl, and bagpipes, and more tequila. Sunday morning came way too early. Horsethief Hideout was coming to a close, and I had to break camp and try to make a mile before the weather set in. It's a good plan, but it didn't work, and I hit bad weather. I hit heavy rain down around Canal Flats. I got wet, but I didn't get too soaked, so I was able to continue on down the road and make a mile. It was a great weekend at a really good rally, a great rally, Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally 2019. My thanks go out to Horsethief Gary Oja, Stan OJ, Lynn Hill, and the incredible staff and volunteers at Horsethief Hideout. And of course, honorable mention has got to go to Hornito's Cristalino Tequila for contributing to such a fantastic weekend. Well, now you know all about Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally. You know where the rally is held every year. You know what the rally has to offer to anybody that decides to come. And you know that you will be made welcome by Horsethief Gary Oja, Stan OJ, Lynn Hill, and all the staff and volunteers when you get there. If you want to attend the Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally, you can check out their website at www.horsethiefhideout.com. Or you can phone Lynn at 250-347-6407. You can email Lynn at horsethiefhideout@gmail.com. Or you can go and check out the video description down below where I have posted all the links. If you like attending old school motorcycle rallies, if you like old school rock and roll, biker games, burnouts, poker runs, and all sorts of other motorcycle rally mayhem, if you like sitting around a campfire and engaging in old school campfire conversations with old friends and new friends, then Horsethief Hideout Memorial Rally is the place for you. Held every year in the heart of British Columbia's beautiful Columbia River Valley, close to Invermere and just a few kilometers north of the village of Wilmer. I'm glad you decided to pull into the pullout around that last bend, and I certainly hope you enjoyed my video. If you're a subscriber, I certainly appreciate your support. And if you're not a subscriber but you like what you see, how about hitting the like and the share buttons below? And if you want to see more biker-oriented content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button below. And don't forget to leave a comment below. And maybe take a minute or two to check out my playlists. Until next time, this is Jim Powers, that crusty old biker on the Hog Tide Rising channel.